Alien invasion, two words that should conjure fear, mystery, suspense, right? Except most of the time they conjure explosions. See, the problem with alien invasion stories is subtlety, or rather the complete and utter lack of it. Half the time aliens show up with their pants down and their guns out, War of the Worlds, Independence Day, Mars attacks. They roll up, trash our landmarks and start zapping people before anyone's had breakfast. It's action-packed, sure, but where's the creeping dread? Where's the slow burn paranoia? Then you have attempts at deception, like V. We come in peace, they say, while parking motherships over cities like they're scouting for parking spaces in downtown Manhattan. Only a few stories get it right. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, for example, quiet, creepy, psychological. You don't see the invasion, you feel it. But even that eventually turned into a body count rather than a mind game. And then, at the tail end of the 90s, came a film that almost cracked it. A film that took the invasion and dropped it where you least expected it. A high school, hormones, cliques, cafeteria food, and alien body snatchers. Welcome to the Snakepit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Damon, and today we're looking at a film that gave us drug-dealing genius students, paranoid teachers, and a cheerleader infected by aliens, and somehow still didn't get the franchise treatment it deserved. The story kicks off in Harrington High, a school like any other. Underfunded, overpopulated, and full of underappreciated teachers who may or may not be controlled by mindworms. A slow burn begins when the principal is attacked, followed by weird behavior from the faculty. Enter our ragtag cast of high school cliches: the nerd, the goth, the jock, the burnout, the cheerleader, and the mysterious new girl. Together they discover an alien parasite spreading through the school via ear canal insertions and behavioral creepiness. One by one people are being turned, and the only weapon they have is a homemade drug, actually powdered caffeine that dehydrates the alien invaders. Hijinks, death, deception, and one hell of a transformation reveal later, and they manage to kill the Queen and save the day. But here's the thing, this should have been season 1 and not a one-and-done movie. The plot of the film? That's your first season, but stretched out and deepened. Harrington High becomes ground zero. The infection spreads subtly, hall monitors are more obedient than usual, teachers begin talking in unison, and kids start disappearing. Character arcs are expanded. Casey becomes the conspiracy-obsessed outsider, always observing. Zeke's brilliance gets more focus. He's not just a drug dealer, he's basically running a black market chemistry lab. Marybeth's arrival becomes a slow-burn mystery rather than a final act twist. The climax isn't about defeating the Queen, it's discovering that there is a Queen, and that the infection isn't just a school problem, it's regional. Cliffhanger. The group wins the battle only to realize they've barely begun to fight the war. Other schools are going silent. The infection is spreading. Fast, season 2, containment fails. The infection reaches neighboring schools and towns. The group goes on the run, forming a resistance network of teens and young adults who haven't been turned. You introduce new characters, infected parents, kids who voluntarily join the aliens, and a faction of the military trying to cover it all up. Episodes dive into themes of paranoia, who can you trust? Identity, what if you were infected and didn't know it? Free will, are the infected truly lost, or is there something left inside them? Mid-season twist, one of the original group gets turned and doesn't realize it. Finale, the Queen? She's not dead, that was just a lieutenant. The real Queen is here, and she's been studying humans. Season 3, infection goes global. Now the stakes are high, major cities go dark, entire towns are assimilated, a world summit ends with every leader infected. Casey broadcasts the truth online, becoming the Alex Jones of alien resistance, and, right, you explore how different cultures react. Some fight, some join, others collapse. New antagonist, a human collaborator, an Elon Musk-type figure who partners with the aliens in exchange for control over the remaining uninfected. Zeke builds new weapons. Stokely and Stan lead raids. Casey questions whether humanity is even worth saving. Season ends with a plan to assassinate the Queen or Queens on alien turf. Season 4, the invasion was just phase 1. This is where it gets dark. Turns out the alien Queen is part of a hive network. The real brain isn't even on Earth, it's in orbit. You introduce deep space themes without ever leaving the ground. Flashbacks reveal other planets the species has wiped out. Marybeth wasn't lying. Her world really was dying. But now we see how. This season is about legacy and desperation. Who will survive? Can the infection be reversed? Can humans adapt without losing their identity? Big twist. Some humans are evolving from exposure to the parasite. Stronger, smarter, but no longer fully human. Season 5, humanity reborn or erased. Final season, resistance fractures. Zeke's new formula can wipe out the aliens, but may kill all infected hosts. Casey considers releasing it worldwide, essentially sacrificing millions to save billions. Maribeth, or another queen, offers peace, a new coexistence, but is it truth or manipulation? Final episodes are a brutal battle across abandoned cities with betrayal, deaths, and resolution. Stokely sacrifices herself. Zeke chooses humanity. Casey survives, but he's not the same. End on ambiguity. Did they win, or did the aliens allow it? You know what's really ironic? There was an anime that did almost exactly this, but with even more horror. Parasite, the Maxim. That series gave us a single alien infiltrating humanity, slowly taking over brains, learning to mimic us and challenging what it means to be human. The parasite in that show evolved alongside the protagonist, testing the boundaries between survival and morality. If that can work as an anime, why not as live action? Same premise, different lens. But with the faculty, it already had the American high school setting, the sci-fi horror elements, and the cast of characters built for serialized evolution. And yet it never got the chance. No spin-offs, no sequels, just a weirdly underrated gem that faded into late-night reruns while Hollywood kept trying to make Skyline a thing. Thanks for dropping by the Snakepit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous